With a mighty strike from Grinshard's sword, the dragon gives a final shriek and collapses to the floor. Sweet! Brother, that was an awesome game finale. Dragons are my favorite monster. Thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun. Dragons are your favorite? Hell yeah. That's why they call it Dungeons and Dragons, because dragons are the king. Ain't that right? Oh, they're great. It's just, if I had to choose my favorite, I'd say orcs. Really? Yeah, ever since Lord of the Rings as a kid. I mean, one orc when you're low level, that's a pretty formidable opponent by itself. But then as you get higher and higher level, and you're now just slicing through waves of them, but there's always more orcs to come. For me, it's Drow elves. And I'm not talking about the new ones either. I'm talking about the old school AD&D Drow elves, where the dudes all had sharp widow's peaks and power stashes, and the women all had big poofy hair, and they all dressed like glam rockers. No one ever mentions how good the music in the Underdark has got to be, but you know that place is kicking. Look at Loth, dude. Total rock star style. Don't tell me that Parkinson's Queen of the Spiders painting doesn't look like some album cover with her and her backup singers about to bust out in an awesome cover of Barracuda. Even in spider form, you gotta admit that Loth is still pretty hot. Did he just say he wants to bang a spider? I think he did. What? No, I meant, Dweebles. What's your favorite D&D monster? Nice save there. For me, though, the best D&D monster needs to be something that is truly D&D, something completely unique to it. Not monsters ripped off out of fantasy or ripped off out of literature or whatever the hell that was. Photo negatives of Tolkien's elves meets Kiss? That actually sounds cooler when you describe them that way. No, the king of the D&D monsters is clearly the Beholder, completely unique and totally weird. That's why it's featured front and center on both the 2nd and 5th edition monster manuals, because it is king. Yeah, Beholders are pretty cool. And weird. Like, how the hell do they even come up with that? I'm sure there's something on the internet about it. Oh, I can tell you how it was invented. Not the bullcrap story that you're going to find on the internet, but the real story behind the Beholder. Well, you got my interest. Well, it all started back in the 1970s in the basement of a Wisconsin cobbler. I pick the lock and open the door. What do I see? Okay, so you push open the door to this huge pillared chamber with rotted tapestries on the wall, and who's got the light source? I've got a torch. Okay, so before you in the gloom is this orb, right? It's like 4 feet across, and as your torchlight starts penetrating the darkness, you realize that it's a giant eyeball. Whoa. Like a giant's eyeball, like it was just ripped out of his head? Not a severed eyeball, man, but a monster, and it's like 80% eyeball. Oh, that is weird. Yeah, and it's got a mouth too, like a big one. It's all full of sharp teeth. It's like 60% mouth. So it's 80% eyeball and 60% mouth? That didn't even make sense. It ain't gotta make sense, man. It's fantasy. Open up your mind. Okay, so this giant eyeball mouth thing, has it got legs or something, or is it just sitting on the floor? Nah, man, nah. It's like floating up in the air, and it's coming towards you. So it's got wings? No wings, no helicopter blades, nothing like that. It's just floating on its own. You know why? 'Cause it's fantasy, man. It's a big floating eyeball with a mouth full of big-ass teeth. Does it look friendly? Like maybe we could talk to it or something? Oh, it don't look friendly at all, man. This thing is full of hate. It hates everything. Hates the walls, hates the sky, hates his face. You know why? Because it's fantasy? Nah, man. This monster, you see, it's 80% eyeball and 60% mouth. It ain't got room for nothing like guts and nothing like that. No liver, no lungs, no intestines, no butthole. Thing ain't got a butthole, man. So when this thing eats it, it's got nowhere to poop it out of, so it's got to poop it right back out its mouth. You pooped out your mouth, you'd hate the world too, wouldn't you? Okay, so big floating eye, big mouth, no butthole. Got it. Anything else? Oh yeah, it's got Medusa hair. It's got snakes for hair? Nah, not snakes, they're eyeballs. Eyeballs on tentacles, all looking this way and that, wriggling and raggling, looking around. Oh, this thing is weird. Damn right, and you know what else? They shoot laser beams, different laser beams out of each eyeball. Pew, 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 pew. Now roll initiative. Hell yeah. Time for us to whoop this thing's ass. So there you go. The story behind the greatest D&D monster ever made. I don't think that's quite right. Like, at all. Yeah, according to the internet, the beholder was invented by Terry Kuntz and later adapted by Gygax. And holy crap, have you ever seen the original picture of one? Holy crap, that thing looks more bored or confused than it does hateful. That thing looks stoned as hell if you ask me. Sorry, Dweebles, I don't think it happened the way you say it did. You're gonna believe the internet? What's next, flat earth? Well, I'm just saying that this seems pretty reliable. I'm disappointed in you. What's that quote that you're always telling us? When you have to choose between the truth and the legend, always choose the legend. I think he's got us there. Exactly. So until a better legend comes along, which it won't, this is now the totally true story of how that happened. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more of our stuff, such as game reviews, or how-tos, a Game Master Toolbox, you just hit that subscribe button. Till next time, gamers, roll initiative!